Hello friends, in last video I have talked about how environment affects our life, how environment help us to grow in our life, how environment help us to achieve our goals, and how environment help us to shape our future. All these things are possible with a very good and inclusive and very supportive environment. But at the same time, everyone is not blessed with that supportive environment. Most of us, majority of us are not blessed with that supportive environment where everything is very positive, where everything is very supportive. We don't have. And you know why? Because in everyone's family, in everyone's friend circles, some one or two people will be definitely there, or the whole clan will be like that. They will drag you always whenever you want to move forward. They will drag you always. They will pull you back. They will always try to pull you back at their own level whenever you are trying to do something progressive, whenever you are trying to do something new, whenever you are trying to do something unique. So what to do? How to deal with that kind of situation? How to create a different environment parallelly when you are at the same time physically present in that environment also. So I have told you in the last video, like in the next video I will discuss about that, and here is the video. In this video I am going to discuss the same idea. I'm going to discuss the same thing, same concept, what exactly you can do when you are in an environment which is not progressive for your profession, for your growth, but still you can create a parallel environment for yourself. Okay, so what exactly, like majority of us is having that problem, because in our family some of the members will be there, or whole family member will be there, or your brother or sister, it can be anyone. Your father, mother, your spouses, anyone can be there who are not supportive enough, and you think at time to time like why I'm listening to them, but you have the obligation, you have the restriction, you have to listen them. Similarly, at the same time, you will have some group of friends where they are also not that much broad-minded or supportive or creative as you are, but you cannot leave them because they are your childhood friends or they are very close to your heart. So what exactly you can do in that scenario? So best thing, whenever they start the discussion, whenever they started talking about that, whenever they start a new conversation, where all the negative energy, or they are working as an energy vampire, and they are trying to pull they are trying to suck all your energy, at that time you try to divert that topic, you try to divert that talk, you try to divert that discussion. If you are successful, then it is okay. If you are successful, then it is okay, it will move in a new direction. But if you are not successful, then try to avoid that conversation, try to avoid that conversation. You don't participate in that conversation. What is the meaning of participation? When we participate, when someone is saying something and we are replying it back, or when we are giving our argument, or when we are giving our logic for that whatever the statement that person has said. No, you should not do this, because once you started doing it, within no time you will be at their own level. They will drag you at their own level. Believe me, it happens to all of us. It happens to all the when all these kind of argument happen between one to one, like one person involved, or a group of people are involved, where two different groups are there and they both are having different mindset. After the argument, the group which is not that much creative, which is not that much focused, they will drag the other group at their own level, and that is the reality. You have to avoid yourself from that situation. You cannot be in that situation. If you are going to be in that situation, then what exactly will happen? How it will hamper you? So if you are going to argue with that person, so definitely that argument will lead to a different direction, and it will go in a very deeper sense, and it will go in very deep. So in that case, what will happen? Either you will be frustrated and it will hamper your present work, or you will go too deep in that, like you will totally distracted, distracted from your path, and that is the situation they want. Okay, that is the condition they want for you. And after that, when you will be not focused towards your goal, what will exactly will happen? The result, whatever you expected, that will not come, And at that moment they will start saying, I knew like you are not going to do it, because it is not an easy task. It is not a simple thing which everyone can do. I know you are not having that capability, and since you have argued with them, since you have started the argument and you were participating in that argument, you know where I lost the game. So if you want to focus, if you want to maintain that pace, maintain that momentum, at the same time you have to spend some time with them. What exactly you have to do? You just be there. Don't argue with anything. Don't argue with anyone on any topic related to that, because once you started the argument, that will lead to a different direction. That is the very common solution for all other things. It is not philosophical solution I'm giving to you. It is a very practical solution, because you cannot change someone's mind. You cannot change someone's thinking. You cannot change someone's way of living, or someone's thinking level or mindset. You cannot change. You can only change your own mindset. You can only change your own thinking. And believe me, if you are trying to change someone else, put all your effort. But believe me, and mark my words, after few days or few months or few years, again you will be in the same position. That person will not change. You only have to change, because that is the harsh reality. You cannot change someone else. You are having your own body, your own mind in your command. You can change that. So take the charge of your own body and take the charge of your own mind. Don't take the charge of someone else's life, or else you will be frustrated. Okay? And what will happen? What is the end result of all these things? You are diverted from your path, and finally you are not going to achieve whatever the goal you set for yourself, and then you will be considered as a failure. And then at that time, that other group or that other person or that other relative of yours will win the game. That mind game they will win, and at that time they will start saying again the same thing: you are not capable enough to do anything. So please avoid that argument. Don't be in that group. Now exactly what the other thing, the second scenario of this one, like, okay, if I don't have that very conducive environment, I don't have that very supportive environment, but still I want to do something where like I'm not getting any support, and I know like from this family or from this environment I am not able to reach there, then how exactly I can change my environment? Okay, that question. Because of the internet, so many things are very simple, so many things are very easy for us right now. So what exactly you can do? For an example, you want to be a very good like entrepreneur, or you want to be a very good speaker, but in your current situation, in your current environment, you don't have that environment. So what exactly you can do? You can start watching the videos of your ideal. You can start watching the the person who are doing very good in your field. You can subscribe those channels. You can start reading those books. You can start when you surround yourself with all those information regarding that, and from that particular group or from that particular person, what exactly will happen? You started your day and spending your day and night along with that and that thinking. So slowly what exactly will happen? You start thinking in that way. Your whole action will be in that way, and you will start behaving in the same way, in the same way that person or that group is behaving. Okay, and by this way you can parallelly be in that another group, and at the same time you can be physically present in your existing group also, but without hampering anyone's emotion or anyone's argument. You are not going to involve. You can change your direction of you can change the direction of your thinking. You can change the direction of your action. Okay, that is very, very important. Hope it is useful for you and you will start applying it, because it happens to everyone. We are not surrounded by all the people, those who are very, very supportive and very, very helpful in nature. So we have to change ourselves, we have to change our actions, we have to change our mental level to be to deal with all those situations. Hope it is useful. If you like this video, please share this video, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon, so that next time whenever I'm uploading this kind of amazing video, you'll get the notification. Thank you.